feel like TV timeout, doesn't it, at a football game? So it's we'll right there, stay. The teams are warming up, they're staying loose. You guys all good? The floor is yours, sir.
So my name is Joseph Lucido, and the idea that we brought to Startup Weekend is Compeater. So I want to start with the team so you know who we're dealing with. We have a UX designer that has international experience with a consumer goods company. We have a leadership consultant that has a PhD in psychology. We have 2 entrepreneurs that have 20 years of experience, and they oversee 2 businesses right now. So Compeater is a competition engine that measures activity and has a leaderboard component. So what that means is you can essentially take any activity and turn that into a competition. So here, this is for this weekend. Someone used 427 Post-it notes. This guy just hates the environment, but it just goes to show that you can compete in anything essentially. So we took a survey and we had 252 people respond, which is a good number. We found out that 91% of people considered themselves competitive, and then 69% of people said they challenge people often. This is stuff that we kind of already knew, but what we really wanted to find out is what they were competing in. We found out most people were competing in multiple events. So we had someone that would compete with a Fitbit. They'd also be competing in ping pong. We had some Nike runners that would also compete at work with their coworkers and sales and things like that. And so that kind of leads me to the problem. So right now there's no apps out there currently available where you can do it across multiple platforms. So they're all activity restricted platforms. And you know, the lack of a customizable game or leaderboard. So the opportunity is that competition is everywhere. In the next slide you'll see that the emergence of gamification and leaderboards is huge. So fantasy football, Angry Birds, Nike Fitbit, Salesforce, they're all using leaderboard and gamification features right now, and they're very successful. It's been validated by the market. The one thing that they struggle with is these customizable categories and events, and that's where we feel the market need. So our solution is Compeater. Like I said, we're developing a competition and activity platform, leaderboard component, easy to use, so you can compete with whoever you want, you know, in events that you want to. So this is a blank wireframe, and this is just the bare bones structure of what it looks like. This is also going to work as our MVP. So when we test it in the market, we're already there. So here's 2 very different examples. So one's for a 40-yard dash for people going into the combine for the NFL, and that's from a college. And the other one is a little girl in real time selling how many Girl Scout cookies she can sell. And so this is great because, you know, it's 2 very different categories. So she sold 73 boxes already. So this is the first day. She's out there killing it. And so we can measure anything. So we can measure cookies, 40-yard dash, speed skating, whatever you want. So our monetization strategy is we discussed multiple ways, and this is something that we're also working through, but we believe that the freemium style would be great to start with. So we're going to give it away to most users, and then we can charge a premium if you want to be in more events or if you want to have more next level statistics given to you. We also want to white label it to businesses. So this could be to small businesses like a car lot and salesmen compete. And then we could also white label it to, say, gyms and trainers to track their performance. We know big data and advertising is great and everyone wants to do it, but we know you can't really monetize those until you have tens of thousands of users. That is on the back burner, but we know that's coming and we just wanted to recognize it. So this is a market overview. We started small at high schools and college athletics, and then we're going to grow out to the active adults and the fitness and recreation industries, and then niche markets. This is hunters, fishers, and golfers, and these are tens of millions of people, and you can compete in all kinds of different things. So the initial market we're talking about is high school and college athletes. Why we're starting there, this is a crazy competitive environment. They're already competing and training in measurables in most of these things. And students, kids of this age, it's recognition and acceptance is one of the most important things, and this can really bring that together. So how we're going to do it, we're going to reach out to athletic directors, we're going to reach out to coaches, administrators, and we're going to show them when you use this app, competition is proven to elevate performance across the board, and there's a lot of studies that verify that. So future plans for scaling. After the things that I talked about, we're going to move into general activities and then cross-promote the events to users. So say users are using the app very heavily, and we're going to push new competitions on them to see what they like, and then we'll test that and measure it, just repeat to see what people really grab onto. So if you're not familiar with that, that is a $100,000 pumpkin chunking machine. What that is they throw pumpkins almost a mile, and 20,000 people attended this event last year. So that just goes to show that competition is everywhere, and competition is part of life, and Compeater is going to be the app to keep score of that. Thank you.